The alarm satisfies no one. It does not negotiate. It does not care about comfort, mood, or how the night before went. It simply goes off. And somewhere inside one of the most extraordinary households in world football, a young boy rises to meet a standard that would exhaust most professional adults. No cameras capture this moment, no fans cheer. There is no highlight reel for the act of getting out of bed when everything inside you wants to stay down. But this, right here, might be the most important moment in Cristiano Ronaldo Jr.'s entire day. Because what follows is a sequence of decisions, habits, and invisible disciplines that most people will never know about. And yet, these may be the very things turning him into something truly different. Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. is not growing up in a normal environment. That much is obvious. His father is arguably the most disciplined footballer to ever play the game. A man who built an empire not just on talent, but on relentless repetition, obsessive recovery, and a daily structure so tight, it left almost no room for error. Now imagine being raised inside that world. Imagine absorbing those values not through interviews or documentaries, but through breakfast conversations, evening routines, and the quiet standards enforced every single day inside your own home. The question is not whether Ronaldo Jr. has talent. The question is far more interesting. What hidden system might be shaping that talent into something the football world is not yet ready for? Let us walk through what a typical day may look like, based on everything publicly known, and everything credible sources have suggested over the years. The morning reportedly begins early. Not dramatically early, but consistent. The same time, every day. No sleeping in on weekdays, no skipping the first meal. Breakfast is not a casual affair. According to those familiar with the Ronaldo household, meals are structured around nutrition, lean proteins, complex carbohydrates, fruits, and hydration. There are no sugary cereals or processed snacks sitting on the counter. The food philosophy inside that home seems to mirror what Cristiano himself has followed for over 2 decades. Clean fuel, no compromise. And for a boy still growing, this nutritional discipline could be laying a foundation most young athletes simply do not have. After the morning meal, the day shifts into its next phase, training. Whether through an academy program or private sessions, Ronaldo Jr. reportedly spends a significant portion of his day working on football. But this is not just casual kickabouts in the garden. From the clips that surface online, and from the structure Cristiano is known to maintain, these sessions appear focused and intentional. Ball control, first touch, finishing, movement off the ball, sprint recovery. Drills that mirror professional level preparation, scaled for a younger body, but never stripped of intensity. And then comes the part most fans overlook entirely. The work between sessions, the stretching, the cool downs, the hydration tracking. Recovery is something Cristiano Ronaldo has spoken about publicly many times. He has made it clear that what you do after training matters just as much as the training itself. Cold therapy, proper rest, muscle care. It seems highly likely that these principles have filtered directly into how Ronaldo Jr. is being raised, not as suggestions, but as daily expectations. School and learning reportedly hold their place as well. There is no indication that education is being sacrificed. In fact, the structure of the day likely demands a kind of mental sharpness that benefits academic focus. When your entire life operates on discipline, sitting down to study becomes another gear in the machine, not a separate world. But here is where things get truly fascinating. The hidden parts of this routine are not the physical ones. They are the invisible rules that may govern everything else. Screen time, for example. In an era where most young people spend hours on devices, several reports and interviews have hinted that Cristiano limits how much time his children spend on phones and tablets. The logic is simple. Distractions erode focus, and focus is the currency of greatness. Sleep is another pillar. Cristiano has spoken openly about sleeping in specific cycles, using naps strategically, and ensuring his body recovers fully before the next demand. It is reasonable to believe that Ronaldo Jr.'s sleep schedule is monitored with similar care. Lights off at a set time, a dark, cool room, no late night scrolling. These are not glamorous habits, but they are the ones that separate serious development from wasted potential. Then there is emotional discipline. This may be the most underestimated part of the entire routine. Growing up as the son of Cristiano Ronaldo means living under a spotlight that most adults could not handle. Every goal Jr. scores gets millions of views. Every mistake gets analyzed. The pressure is constant and public. learning to manage emotions, to stay calm after a bad game, to not let praise inflate your ego or criticism destroy your confidence. These are skills that must be trained just like free kicks and sprint drills. And many believe Cristiano is actively teaching his son this emotional resilience, not through lectures, but through example and daily reinforcement. What people rarely appreciate is that this kind of routine does not feel exciting. It feels monotonous. It feels heavy. There are no shortcuts inside a system like this. There is no weekend where everything relaxes. The consistency is the point, and consistency by its nature demands sacrifice. Think about what Ronaldo Jr. may be giving up. Spontaneous sleepovers with friends, hours of gaming, junk food after school, lazy Sundays with no plan. The ordinary freedoms that shape a normal childhood. These small pleasures are not evil. They are part of growing up. But inside a household driven by elite performance, they are likely limited, managed, or replaced with something more intentional. That is the emotional cost, and it is real. Some may admire this level of discipline and call it preparation. Others may question whether such intensity is appropriate for someone still figuring out who they are. Both perspectives deserve respect. Because the truth is, nobody outside that family truly knows how the balance is maintained. What looks rigid from the outside may feel like love and guidance from the inside. Or it may sometimes feel like pressure. The reality is probably a mix of both, shifting day by day as Ronaldo Jr. grows older and begins forming his own identity. And this is the deeper tension worth sitting with. Is this hidden routine building an extraordinary young man? Someone equipped with rare discipline, mental strength, and physical readiness far beyond his years? Or is it placing a weight on young shoulders that could one day feel too heavy? History gives us examples on both sides. Some children raised in ultra-disciplined environments become legends. Others burn out, rebel, or walk away from the very thing they were trained to master. What makes Ronaldo Jr.'s situation unique is the sheer visibility. Every step of his journey is watched, judged, and compared to his father. The expectations are not just internal, they are global. That adds an entirely different layer of complexity to an already demanding routine. But from everything we can observe, something seems to be working. Ronaldo Jr.'s movement on the pitch looks sharp. His confidence appears genuine, not performed. His body language suggests a kid who enjoys the process, not just the attention. And if even half of the routine described in this video is accurate, then what the world is watching is not just a talented boy playing football. It is the slow, deliberate construction of something much more serious. The hidden routine around Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. may not make headlines. It may never trend on social media. But it could be the single most important factor in determining whether he becomes a professional footballer or something far greater. Because machines are not built in public. They are built in silence, through repetition, through sacrifice, and through standards most people would never accept. If this story made you think differently about what it takes to build greatness, hit that subscribe button and leave a comment. Do you think this level of discipline is the right path? Or is it too much too soon? Share your thoughts below. And if you have not already, drop a like. It helps more than you know. We will see you in the next one.